It's your boy, CEO of D back again with another reaction banger for y'all boys, man. Today's reaction, man, we got the Lakers, feel me, have a secret weapon, bruh. As y'all can see by the title and the thumbnail, you know who we talking about, you know what I'm saying? The steal of the trade deadline, you know what I mean? Jared Vander Goat, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Vanderbilt. I think that's how you say his name, right? Vanderbilt, or that's how, I don't know how to say it. But correct me if I'm wrong though. Like I said, this is by Alex Hoops. Never seen bro's channel, but it's first time for everything. If you clicked on the channel already, man, subscribe to the channel, like the video, man. You know what I'm saying? You clicked for a reason, you know what I mean? Nigga, subscribe to stay for that reason. Come on, man. Just simple logic. Let's get into it, man. I don't know why the hell that just happened, but let's see what, you know what I'm saying? Let's see his analysis. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I feel like this dude right here, bro, should be getting paid, bro. And the Lakers should re-sign his ass. If not, yo,
Jared Vanderbilt is one of the most unique bigs in the NBA.
he, cause he's
Far from the
considered big.
flashiest player, and for the most part, the extent of his scoring game is going to be mostly predicated on camping out in the dunker spot, waiting for dump offs, and operating
Yeah,
as
or
a cutter.
two.
But his offensive game, when he receives these passes, is where things get a little interesting, because he's actually a really good passer, recognizing that this pass creates an advantage with the defense collapsing in on him, which opens up the pass to Austin Reeves on the weak side for an open look.
He got
deep.
vision.
Despite being a big, he can bring the ball up the floor and find guys on the break to create easy
But
transition layups.
he's considered as a big though. I thought he was like a
Recognizing
small
that Bamba is gonna be
forward.
getting into wide open space, with OKC not really having anyone down low to protect the interior, which leads to an easy look.
Good pass.
The Lakers are in a 4-on-3 situation
Bro,
in transition.
that's crazy,
and
bro.
with
Mo's out
AD
now.
about to pass DiVincenzo and force Clay to tag him, Vando makes the read out to the corner, with Clay unable to make it out there in time to contest the shot.
Smart ass
He
nigga.
can show exactly what it means to turn defense into easy offense.
Yeah,
with his
cause
hustle
I can't even
disrupting
cap, bro.
handoff
I
between
I ain't never seen, you know what I'm saying, nobody disrupt like and bother Luca like that, bro. You know what I mean? Cause Luca usually it's either a big nigga on him and he's able to blow past them, or it's somebody that's too small and he just, you know what I'm saying, babies their ass. But Vanderbilt got the height, got the quickness to keep up with him, even though Luca's slow as hell. And bro, he got the length to contest that fade of his, bro, like in the mid range area. Hey, bro, I ain't never seen, you know what I'm saying, give, cause Luca he be scoring so effortless, bro. Like, this nigga is really a lockdown, you know what I'm saying? He really him like that, bro. Lakers should resign his ass, bro. But if not, bro, y'all niggas.
Hardaway Jr. and Luca, and he's able to snag the ball before going out of bounds, throwing an
And his
unreal
energy and
behind-the-head
hustle,
pass
bro.
to Troy Brown Jr.
Man.
for the slam. His transition passing is something he's already leveraging with LA, but even in the half court, he's proven that he's capable of making some really high-level reads. This empty corner pick and roll between him and Beasley is actually something that they ran together in Utah, and it does a great job of drawing the defense more towards Vanderbilt at the elbow, allowing Gabriel to receive a
Good
feed to
pass.
the dunker spot for the slam. The fact that Vando isn't hardly ever going to create for
I
himself.
can't cap, bro.
on
Gabriel
occasion
needs
work
to
to
stop
his
fouling, bro.
advantage,
He's really
with
good,
Draymond
bro.
focusing entirely on preventing any pass to AD, which lets Vando take a bit of a risk on the shot, but being rewarded for it with 2 points. This reluctance
Those
to
are the type of shots
score
you gotta
is
take, though.
possibly a tactical tool, with Dante assuming he should guard the corner pass, and Vando sells Steph just enough with the pass fake to give him the space and time that he needs to get to
He
the
should've
rim for the
passed that.
finish. What Jared Vanderbilt lacks in pure skill, he makes up for with incredible feel, particularly as a cutter. When Schroeder drives, Draymond is going to be the help man, which means that Steph is the one who's now responsible for guarding Vando. Steph doesn't do a great job of keeping track of him, with Vando doing his best impression of a defensive lineman trying to get around the O-line, giving Schroeder a bailout option, which leads to the slam. Schroeder brings the ball up, and
Yo, the
Lakers
nigga got
usually
high
keep
IQ, bro. I ain't
AD
gonna
up
lie.
around the nail as opposed to down low, which forces Gobert to play up
This is a
high
game
on
we
him.
should have not lost,
Lonnie
I ain't gonna lie,
Walker is
honestly.
also rotating over to the weak side, pulling Edwards along with him. Schroeder gets Taurean Prince into a recovery stance on the drive, which forces Conley to turn and contemplate stunning on Schroeder's drive.
Oh,
And Vando
good
uses this lack of
pass.
attention to make the backdoor cut to get some of the easiest
Yeah, I ain't gonna
2
lie.
points
Conley,
you've ever
bro. I don't
seen.
know what the fuck
When
he was
you
doing
can't
right there,
rely
bro.
on what you're able to do with the ball, you have to figure out how to make up for it without the ball. And I'd argue that there aren't any role-playing bigs in the entire NBA that do it as well as Jared Vanderbilt does. Despite not having the most jaw-dropping stats in the world, Vanderbilt's impact can still be felt well beyond the box
me.
score. The biggest draw with Vando is his defense. He provides versatility which is something NBA teams are rightfully placing a ton of emphasis on when it comes to their roster construction.
Bro, I'm
Vando is able to
telling you, bro,
operate
that
a
nigga's
lot of
a
different ways
freaking pest,
defensively,
bro.
being one of the few players that
He's
can
dead as a
reliably guard 1 through 4. And I
in 2K, like Vanderbilt's literally locked down like a not a permanent lockdown. Is that what was it called? Damn, it's been a minute, bro, since I've been on 2K. But you remember like back in 2K20, bro, that build, bro, it's like all red pie chart, bro, and it could shoot in the corner, dunk like crazy, had tendencies. He's literally that, but in real life, bro. You know what I mean? His shot is like 50-50, but if you know what I'm saying, if he's having a good day, he hitting that bitch. Don't leave him open, bro. And he got that lockdown, and he could dunk. Oh yeah, and he could pass too.
I'd
Don't forget
argue he
that.
can even guard 1 through 5, depending on the matchup at the center position. We
Yeah,
saw some of that versatility on display in their win against the Mavericks, with Vando being the primary defender against Luka Doncic.
he's
Vando's
locking.
already trying to jump the passing lane to disrupt this feed from Hardaway, making Luka uncomfortable right off the bat. Now, for a lot of players, playing a passing lane this aggressively can lead to getting left in the dust once the ball handler decides to attack. But Vanderbilt has such impressive lateral quickness that he's still able to stay with Luka and shut down the drive. Even when Luka stops to try and get into a step back, Vando decelerates quickly enough to still contest the shot, helping to force the miss. He picks Luka up at full court, and he does a great job of fighting over Reggie
Nah, this
Bullock's
nigga's a
screen,
fucking school
staying
threat, bro.
actually a little
Full
bit
court
behind
is
Luka
menace to
instead of in
society,
front of him,
like
funneling
activity.
him into the paint towards Anthony Davis, forcing Luka to rush into a floater that doesn't end up falling. When the
Damn,
Mavericks
I ain't
bring
gonna
the
lie,
ball up the court again,
that was give
we
me his
see why
Luka. You
it's
gotta
so
make that.
important that Vando is willing to embrace the contact when fighting over screens, doing an Oscar-worthy performance to get the call for an illegal screen, getting the Lakers possession with 30 seconds left in the second quarter. His ability to recover after getting beat on closeouts is really strong. When Josh Green gets the ball in the corner, Vanderbilt makes the closeout to prevent the shot and baseline drive. Josh Green attacks his front foot, putting Vando in a disadvantaged situation.
Yeah, Brangle,
But
that's
what
really tough
Vando
to
does
stop.
is really unique. He spins in the opposite direction instead of trying to make a difficult 180-degree hip rotation, making it to where he's in stride with Green while he gets to the basket instead of behind him. He shuts down any shot at the rim and then provides AD with help to force the miss
Oh,
and
get
get
that
the
shit out of
rebound.
here, nigga.
This was a really risky way to recover because Josh Green could have simply stopped or done a snatchback, and Vanderbilt would have been left looking for him. But given how strong of defensive instincts Jared Vanderbilt has, it's entirely possible that he knew it was unlikely that Josh Green would be able to process something like that in time in order to pull off a difficult move like that.
He basically saying Josh Green or whatever his name is not like that. That's basically what he's saying. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would, yeah, bro. I don't know how I would feel about that, bro. 'Cause imagine somebody critiquing your game like that and saying you is not him like that.
Makes guarding pick and rolls an area where he's able to
Hey,
make a
bro,
lot
if
of
you haven't
money.
still subscribed and
The
you're still
Lakers were
watching the
opting to
video,
hedge against
hey,
Dallas's
bro,
pick and
go
rolls,
ahead and do that,
with
man. It
AD
just takes a
coming to meet
second. It's
Luka at
free.
the three-point line. And
I'm
when
saying
you
you a
look at how
Laker
the
fan,
defense is
show
set
some
up
love,
here,
bro.
you might think that Luka has a pretty clear pocket pass to Powell on the roll. I'd argue that this is almost intentional, with the Lakers wanting to give the impression that the pass is available, only so Vanderbilt can be there to jump the passing lane and disrupt the pass to force the turnover.
Damn, bro, that was between AD's legs. That's tough as hell.
His presence when guarding pick and rolls may not always appear in the most obvious of ways, with it looking like Luka has a clear feed to Dwight on the roll, but we've seen that Vanderbilt can use his 7'1" wingspan to disrupt a feed like that, so Luka opts instead to drive, and Vando is there to contest the shot and help clean up the rebound. I think a good way to summarize a lot of what Jared Vanderbilt does for the defense from a team perspective
Yo,
is he
AD
helps
was
hide
really
a lot of
punching that
mistakes
shit that
and
game.
prevent them from happening in situations where there's potential for error. This play is a good example. The Lakers are in a little bit of a bizarre setup on defense, and I'm not sure that that's intentional.
Nah, that's a
Justin
baby
Holiday
right there.
is relocating to the corner, with Powell and Kyrie over on the wing and in the corner. When AD comes to double Luka near the elbow, Schroeder is forced to come guard Bullock. When Bullock swings it to Kyrie, Vanderbilt is the one who slides up to guard him, giving LeBron enough time to recover onto Holiday, and the errant pass from Holiday lets Vando get in there and force it out of bounds. On this play, you can see him
Wait, that was Dave Ball?
and calling out the fact that the Mavericks are running a flare into a stagger for Luka to get the handoff. But AD is able to be there on Luka, with Vando dropping into the paint to guard a potential entry.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, this is like the best Laker defense I've seen since that 2020 season, bro. You know what I'm saying? That quit, I ain't gonna lie, but it's looking like I don't want to jinx it, bro. But it's looking like we might actually do some damage in the playoffs, bro. Man, Man, we just gotta right now. We like what in the ninth seed? We like 2 games away from the sixth seed, bruh. Hey, bruh, we gotta make it happen, bro. I ain't trying to jinx it, but 2022 AD back, LeBron, you know what I'm saying, healing up for the playoffs, and bro, this Vanderbilt, bro, being a fucking school threat. Hey, bro, we might just actually have a chance to win. You know what I mean?
Once he realizes LeBron has Dwight covered, he shows on Holiday to make sure Luka doesn't pass to him for a catch and shoot three, and Luka's forced into a crowded paint where AD is able to force the miss. The Mavericks actually come close to generating a good look at the rim here, with Green feeding Powell in the high post before screening for Hardaway to cut to the basket, but you can see that Vando shows just enough to deter the pass,
Oh,
forcing
I
the
ain't gonna lie, that would
Mavericks
have
to
been a bad.
instead go to the DHO between Powell and Green, leading to a turnover. You're offered more room for mistakes with Vanderbilt helping to cover for you on the defensive end, and he can be both a cleanup
Oh,
guy
damn,
and a focal point of your defense. But there's this
bro. I just
misconception that
want him to
Vanderbilt is a
hit that three
non-factor on the
consistently,
offensive
bro,
end,
and he's gonna
and I'm
be a
going to
problem
disagree
for real.
with that. While he's limited, I don't think it's fair to say he's any sort of detriment. One of the most important things that Jared Vanderbilt brings to the table is his offensive rebounding. Simply extending your
Damn,
possessions and getting you extra opportunities is valuable on its own,
on
and
God.
Vanderbilt does a ton of that. His positioning when trying to sniff out offensive rebounds is Dennis Rodman-esque, tracking the ball where it's going to hit the goal and figuring out where he can weasel his way in there to snag the board. On this possession, Dennis Schroeder puts up an early three on the shot clock, and the Mavericks are just assuming that nobody's going to crash the glass, but Vanderbilt does exactly that, working his way past multiple defenders to grab the board and draw the foul to get to the line. He's in the corner when Troy Brown Jr. takes this spot up
Man,
three,
you
and he
can't teach
knows to
that,
fill
bro.
this middle area of the paint, and he's able to snag a rebound, which ultimately leads to the jump ball.
You see, this is
The
something you
fact that he
can't
can
teach,
play
bro. Like
cleanup
this is
for
like
AD
straight
is
hustle.
huge, especially when defenses are falling asleep like the Mavericks were during this game. Vanderbilt can use that athleticism and length to get some easy putbacks like he does here. Jared Vanderbilt is another example of a player who, yeah, they don't put up the most impressive stats in the world,
On
but
God,
that doesn't mean that they're not good, and that doesn't mean that they're not
but
valuable.
he's valuable
Jared
as hell to the
Vanderbilt has
team, bro.
already
Low key,
proved
you
how
might get.
valuable of a player he is to them, and as a matter of fact, Anthony Davis and Jared Vanderbilt have been the best defensive front court in the entire NBA since the trade deadline, allowing only 99.7 points per 100 possessions. It really sucks that all of these injuries arose pretty much immediately after the Lakers traded for him, because he's only going to be able to be maximized to his fullest potential when the Lakers are fully healthy. But maybe this stretch where he's going to see an increased role is going to be a good opportunity for him to develop some of the other areas of his game. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. This is a great video, man. Alex Hoops, you know what I'm saying? Uh, keep doing your thing, bro. Hey, bro. Let me know if you guys enjoyed, you know what I'm saying, the video. I know, like, I didn't react to it as much because I was really trying to listen and see, you know what I'm saying, what bro's talking about. But hey, bro, you get you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get the point, bro. Like, this nigga might actually be the reason we might win the championship or not. You know what I mean? Because he can't hurt us either way because he won't be taking a lot of shots unless he's really wide open and he does take some shots. So it's like, and then nigga, he just hustles on defense, gets us offensive rebounds and helps AD on the glass, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Not many Lakers do that, except Tory Brown. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, shout out to you too, but that nigga been hooping lately. Lonnie, bro, need you to step it up. Rui, step it up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, bro, you about to get packed up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You about to be Cancun, bro. But if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel already, man, do that for me real quick. You know what I'm saying? Laker Nation, stand the fuck up, man. Just like that is your Wissy up the out. And we out of here, you feel me? We